18-year-old Nia Wilson was fatally stabbed as she entered a train in Oakland with two of her sisters. You're watching What's Trending. I'm Martine Bierman. Make sure to subscribe for more stories. The youngest of 8 siblings, Nia had her whole life ahead of her. She thought she might one day become a paramedic, open a dance studio, or maybe even be a rapper if a producer ever heard her music. But on Sunday, John Cowell, a white man she had never met, stabbed her to death while she was changing trains. Nia's older sister, Latifah, was also stabbed in the attack, though she was later released from the hospital with only minor injuries.
You know, she backed up as we walking on, then he started attacking. And I looked back, and he was wiping off his knife and stood at the stairs and just looked.
It took nearly 24 hours to catch Nia's suspected killer, and in that time, much of the Oakland community was concerned the police would neglect the investigation because Nia was black. Singer Kehlani, who is from Oakland, tweeted, "Bart manages to catch riders who haven't paid ticket fare, young graffiti artists, you can catch a murderer. Give her family some peace and get a murderous white supremacist off of Oakland streets." After police received an anonymous tip of a man matching the suspect's description boarding a train, Cowell was arrested. Despite Nia being black and John Cowell being white, police have not singled out race as a motive in the killing, though they admit it certainly could be. In a statement, Cowell's family did not speak to the fact that this may have been racially motivated. Instead, they did talk about his history of mental illness. Knowing that he was diagnosed with bipolar and schizophrenia, the system has failed in this instance. We had to get a restraining order at one time as well for our own protection. He was living on the streets without the proper treatment. This is no way an excuse for his senseless and vicious attack. He had been in prison until May 2018 when he was released on parole after serving 2 years for robbery. But regardless of Cowell's motivation, race and its role in this story has galvanized the Bay Area. When reporting on the murder, KTVU used a photo of Nia holding what appeared to be a gun, but was in actuality a gun-shaped cell phone case. This outraged many in the area as they say it's evidence of the media's portrayal of black victims as less innocent than white victims. Lawyer Bilal Shatila said, "I would say that there is a general feeling of this community being let down again." KTVU did apologize on air for posting the photo and said it would not be shown again.
There's no doubt, though, we made a mistake. It never should have happened, but we made the mistake, and we are owning up to that mistake. And I can only hope right now that her family and that her parents are watching so that they can see me and all of us here at Channel 2 saying that we are so sorry about what happened to your daughter, and we are sorry about the mistake that we made today.
There was also some controversy surrounding a post by writer Rachel Cargill, which was temporarily taken down from Instagram for, according to them, violating community guidelines against hate speech. This because she wrote that the post was exclusively for women of color. After considerable outrage, Instagram allowed the post to stay up. But amid all the controversy, people are still trying to take time to praise Nia for the person that she is and she was and the time that she spent on this earth. Many used the demonstrations in Oakland as an opportunity to play and dance to some of Nia's music.
You bitches run your mouth too much. Put the talk, scared of fight, and your don't bust. About the word, but you ain't even about the action. Chopping bullets, make a moonwalk like Jackson.
And actress Anne Hathaway wrote a much-shared Instagram post that's being praised as a shining example of white solidarity. She wrote, "White people, including me, including you, must take into the marrow of our privileged bones the truth that all black people fear for their lives daily in America and have done so for generations. White people do not have equivalents for this fear of violence." So, regardless of Cowell's motivation, Nia Wilson's story does remind us that black people live with an embedded fear. Fear of violence, and then fear of, once that violence is committed, that it won't be taken seriously. What happened to Nia Wilson is yet another tragedy. But maybe now with the situation that we're dealt, it's an opportunity for the entire community to come together to seek justice. John Cowell will be arraigned on August 22nd. If convicted, he faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, and for more trends, head to whatstrending.com.